So, let us try this again. Welcome to the second part of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So last time we finished the tutorial area, which is Kaer Morhen, a fortress that belongs to the Witchers. However, we suffered from a crash. Originally I thought that the crash was because of me not installing the drivers for this game. However, I did install them. Though it appears that a lot of people are suffering from these problems. It's not just me. Quite a few of them have them. Mostly it seems to be people who are using the Kepler GPU cards, which are the 700 series from Nvidia. Apparently the GameWorks fucks with the previous generation cards, even the ones that were just before the 900 series, which I'm using right here. Some people also recommended shutting down GeForce Experience and stuff. I've done everything I can, so hopefully the game should be running flawlessly. So, without further ado...
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Wish more games would do something. I mean, there are more of them are trying to do it, so that's kind of awesome. And the game is pretty much on high now. A few setting clipping over there. I hate clipping. It's one of the biggest pet peeves in gaming that I have.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Ponies! And those Care
Take
Bears.
forever to explain.
Dawn some way off. We've got time.
I'll talk to him. Wise old man might help.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Marigold.
Yennefer.
Nope.
Funny,
Redhead.
isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Women, am I right, huh? Huh, guys? Then we trained with Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil.
So that was a
I've
long time
trained
ago.
kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Those are no ordinary race, man. They have a fucking airship. They must have it from Japan or something. Okay, so it's kind of a darker or tinted or less white color. So I guess that means those are the options you've taken already.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does
Read, not
smell
sniff,
of
old
lilac
man.
and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
See?
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima.
Oh, come on.
Nothing else
Read the
to
whole
guide
damn
us
thing
there.
first. Maybe there's some juicy details or something.
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Dus.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
Bears. Life on the continent and in the Skillage Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the lands, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Charge! Yeah, gooey. No, that's a lot easier than I thought it would be. Well, I guess it's my first monster fight, so... Ooh, is that a penis? do you see? It's a fucking penis. It's a zombie penis. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck 1886's shriveled up thing. This is the new thing. Okay. Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. So it's kind of like rage and stuff, you know. The more you fight, the more points you use. However, you can save them up, so it encourages you to use them in combat and stuff.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. No, good for me. Food and drink can be placed in your consumables slots for quick use during combat. Press R or F to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press R now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. Though I'm pretty good. So, oh, summoning. Oh, I thought. Okay, it's just a horse. I thought I could do like a scorpion thingy that poked me up the ass. Monster ear, monster. Oh, you don't give me a description or a small bit of lore. That's kind of disappointing. But look. Okay. Get all the things. This is never gonna end. Okay, I promised you guys I'm gonna keep the boring shit. I'll just pick up the monster stuff and come here, horsey. Roach. No, isn't that the guy from no, that's Roche, not Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, press X. Ooh, I can fight
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because
okay,
by
awesome.
eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Come on, Roach.
I think that was a guy in the first or second game. Side quest of sorts, if I remember correctly.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Slow Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Okay, that's a rather unique way of crying. Directive number A/280/11, or is it 9? Yeah, it's 9. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Merwin Roshan, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. No, there's one on the tree where we were, wasn't there? Ah, poop.
Hey
Ooh,
there.
chest. Aha. Ah, the Ryan
Run,
said
Roach.
they already suffered enough. And what is that? Oh, are those
Take it easy.
drowners? They're like
Let's
water
go.
zombies, aquatic zombies if normal zombies weren't enough.
Take it easy.
What's wrong? I thought the thing was gonna collapse or something.
We going? Help me! Help!
And he's dead. Oh no, he's under the cart. Oh man, that's the griffin. The griffins in the Witcher game look kind of, boring. Oh, come on, don't tell me he got knocked. Nah, I doubt it. He's a tough old man. That beer belly isn't just for show. And he's taking his dinner, his lunch, to go.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Well, we did charge in by ourselves, so...
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
Okay,
They
there's some
also
nice
say
rings.
mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, we do.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Beer. So what you gonna do there? No, you're gonna patch this up. Then you're gonna drag it in a monster-infested land. You got some serious balls on you, man. I guess after facing a griffin, that's not good. Oh, he had guards. Hello, guards.
Let's go!
Aw, she wasn't a guard. This guy
Slow now.
no, he wasn't an archer. You know, you'd think your priority would be to your friends. Whatever. Wait, what's that green thing? Before the war. Oh, there's some nice war now. Lore. That's nice. Okay, so these are fast travel points. No, that's nice to know. The tree I was here, I think? Oh, okay, so that was just one region of the entire world map. It's segmented, kinda like a Dragon Age Inquisition, but it seems that each zone kind of, well, crushes Dragon Age's zones.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest to the
Take it
mountains,
easy.
sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Not so fast, Roach.
The fuck is up with that guy's face?
Like crickets. You're chewing. Or swallowing whole.
Baby face.
Hey, ya!
Okay, populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked by the paper icon on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. That's a new quick travel point we just unlocked there.
Giddy up.
And why is my horse...
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
Hush,
Think
hush.
those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Okay, that was not so you see, the witchers are kind of discriminated against because of their them being mutants. They're tolerated as a necessary existence because these people are too busy
We'll eat
killing
local
each other.
grass during the Hungry Gap. They've taken all our grain.
They're too busy killing each other to actually hunt down the
Come on,
monsters and
Roach.
stuff.
Slow now. Whoa.
What did our Ernest prophesy before he turned his toes up? That war was nigh.
Bear, 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 tiddly bear, bear, bear.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
So former soldier, I'm guessing. Ooh, that shield saw some combat.
What? Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
That
Beg
guy's
your
a
pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
options marked with a coin bag will open the shop panel. A pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Wise words.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Let's see what
Show
you
me
have.
what you got behind the counter.
Do I get a discount or something? Buy and sell. Double click. Press escape. So what is this? Homemade pepper vodka. Generation. Regeneration. This is what? What's that 9 in between brackets? It's 81. What does that mean? Ah, so if I buy all of it, it's 81. Okay. Gotcha. That's the wholesale price. Mahakaman Spirit, Dwarven Spirit. Well, full test. Ooh. Gwent card. That's the I think there's a card game. 20, 50. Is this rare? The Foltest was the last king we worked with, and he is no longer among the living. Yennefer's letter. Okay. Read for. Okay, I can't spell this. Ah, these are my stuff. Okie dokie. Looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Now, she's
Plenty
taken.
of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue ending conversations. Okay.
Thanks. For everything.
Nods respectfully. Look, it's a cat. Are you kissing? Oh, you're just blowing on. Okay.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Let's see our items. Okay. Here are your own. Yes, I know that. Travel back. I know that. I know that too. I just noticed that. Okay. Equipping. I don't want to equip anything. Potions. Don't have any. Okay, so I'm gonna get a range. I'm guessing it's a crossbow. Yes, it's bolts, so it's a crossbow. An infinite amount of them. +4 silver damage, so they're damaging against monsters. Okay, Witcher's steel sword. Which is silver sword. Okay, that's a lot of damage. but against humans it's worse than this one. This one has armor piercing as well. Kaer Morhen armor, hunting gauntlets, hunting trousers, and hunting boots. So I'm guessing these are not a set then. Okay, this is where I have my consumables. I can put 2 bombs and pockets, whatever that means. This is where I dump items. A trophy, which I hang on my hook. Can I move my model? You can see it right there, next to his right hand. Saddlebags. I'm assuming this is more inventory space I can put on my horse. Horse blinders and saddle. Okay, saddle means more stamina. Wonder what the blinders are for. Maybe it doesn't get scared, because that's what they do. They cover up his eyes so he doesn't know what the hell is going on around him. Okay. Meditation, alchemy, glossary, whatever. Okay, let's just... Hello, peasant.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the Axii sign will make use of the Axii sign. Yeah, you don't say. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during conversation, invest in the delusion ability, the character panel. I'm a nice and reasonable guy.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray. No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Oh, good one. Oh, yeah.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna get it now. Patience is... Or maybe I can just... Nah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir.
Sir.
Leave us be.
That was quick. I thought you were a bad arse.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Be gone.
Blame you.
We'll not talk to you.
Be gone.
Be gone.
What's happened to the whole sir
We'll not
thing?
talk to you.
What lies yonder? It's locked, you say, and there's a way up. Hello, cadet.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
Can I pick these up and play with them? No. Well, he has a name, so he's probably going to be useful in some way.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Oh, okay, if you insist.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase?
That's his
You
sword,
seen
big
her or
one.
not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Schnapps is 11? Nah, don't know much about booze, so... How do you know her and who might you be?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
Oh, he's a master now?
To your health.
I'll keep it in my pocket. That's one way of evading a question, but hey.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble,
Your
and you'll
sword?
be nearby to help.
Maybe it's not your sword. Pick it up. Nope. Okay, do these guys want to fight or something? Okay, they're not the ones I talked to. Oh, they're the ones who fought with the lady when... Okay, peasant. Speak.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Ah, yes, the sun
Got a minute?
revolves around the Earth in this world,
Why
I think.
Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
That's something.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
What's Redania?
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Everything falls before time. Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Wow.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details
Oh,
of no
come
import
on.
to the war's course. Trinkets on the
disgusting.
garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yep.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
No. Apparently he's not going to teach me the game, so see ya.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
Oh, so he's going
No,
to teach
and
me.
I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Okie dokie.
Why not?
Like the Dwarven
Splendid.
Dice in
Here's
the
how it's done.
second game, was it? Gwent is an... Okay, all the tabletop games in this world are apparently made by dwarves. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are the players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Thank you. I get the feeling that I'm gonna get the shit beaten out of me because, well, I don't know how to play the game. Starting hand. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You only... Oh, okay, so I won't be getting any more cards. Use these wisely. And this is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. You gotta calibrate the arm by 5 degrees. Do what by the what now? This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon. Okay, so this is a siege unit. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Okay, so first row is swordsman, spearsman, that kind of thing. Second row is ranged. I'm guessing sorcerers and archers, crossbowmen. Third is siege equipment. Gotcha. Some units cards have special abilities. The Skadweni siege expert's special ability is called morale boost, which grants 1 strength to all units in the same row. Well, I guess that explains the expert bit. Excluding self. Whether cards are a type of special card, they reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Okay, so best part about Frost, bodies of the fallen don't rot so quickly. Fighting Frost. Okay, so cold weather affects infantrymen at the front line. Winds affect archers and stuff because, well, they make them miss. Is it wind or is it cloudy? Anyways, third one is rain. For example, the second card on the right, torrential rain. Even the rain in this land smells like piss. Yay. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's... Oh, come on. So I'm assuming I'm getting my ass kicked since they really don't want to give me too much controls. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. Opponent's side. Each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Mine is, what's his name? Forstall. Press enter to select the card. Enter again to place it. My turn. Okay. He only has 10 cards? Okay. What is my leader? I'm gonna get my ass kicked, so I'm just gonna... I've bled for Redania, I've killed for Redania. Damn it, I've even raped for it? Wait, what? Well, you're gonna die, man. Fuck you. Number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. The round ends once both players have passed. The player then compares the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' strength is reset to 0. And I'm gonna die. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. Okay, what is this guy? Oh, the knights from the first game. Yeah, the Rose. Siegfried of Denisel. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day. Well, how about you drop dead for me? Kira Metz. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion. Okay. Death Mole. I once made a prisoner vomit his own entrails. Ah, good times. Ballista. Usually we give them female names. Like Jenny. More like Bertha. Okay, Bertha. Circadian Fire Scorpion. Impenetrable Fog. And dude, that was totally not cool. That's how you want to play? Well. Imperial Brigade Guard. Guess what? Fighting Frost. Rotten man. Oh, okay, it doesn't corpses at me. That sounds fabulous. So we're both tied at 10. Using infantry is bad, using archers is bad. Oh, poop. Okay, get in there. Oh shit, it went down all the way to 1. Vanimar. Nausicaa Cavalry. Oh. No poop. How do I use my leader card? Pick an impenetrable. Oh, okay. Test King of Temeria. How do I pass? Okay, he won. Oh, I don't get to draw anything? Oh, that sucks. There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high-value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Finding cards. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
You drunk or something? Okay. Hello, old scholar dude.
You returned.
Deal? No, thank you. Nothing new. Okay. Adios,
Gotta go.
man.
So long.
Till next time.
Can I pick these up?
gone! We'll not talk to you.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him.
What does that mean?
Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay, see you, old man.
See you later, Vesemir.
Was that hanging up there? Oh, yeah. A rotting carcass just hanging in the air. You should... wonder why mages haven't taken up an industrial job, you know, like refrigerator boxes or something like that. Enchanted to always keep your meats fresh. This is the door? Okay. No, the door is that way. There we go, and we might end up chopping those guys' heads off. Yeah.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Nah, let's just say it won't stay long.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
Oh, fuck you.
6 feet under.
You guys wanna fight? Get up! Oh, come on, bring it, peasant. Oh, fuck both of you. They dead? I hope they're not dead. Please tell me they're just knocked out.
My gran told me about a Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Game saves, your do. This has nothing to do. Okay, well, still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers.
Aye, so it will. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his
plague!
Yes.
No, fuck you guys. Did that hand get cold? Heh. How far are the Nilfgaardians? Dear Nilfgaardians. Well, judge. Can't really judge. Well, this thing's walled off. Maybe they're here. Quests. Lilac and gooseberries. Okay.
Freak.
Yeah, whatever. Look at you running around at fucking...
Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not
May the
Goidemar.
sun shine upon you.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutty. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Shit in a blowhole.
Okay.
Good day to you. Good day.
What do you want?
Oh, that was a dick move, man. I mean, when the...
It's raining, it's pouring, and Bromir's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Oh, that's so cute.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you that? Okay, so Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. So, notice board, quest giver, merchant, armor, blacksmith, herbalist, alchemist, place of power, monster nest, armor stable, and oh, I can craft. I'm assuming I can craft since there's an arms. Okay.
Chetty!
Now listen careful. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Chetty's my best mate!
Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers. Uh-huh.
Yes.
What now?
Okay, what it is. Volunteers wanted by order of Captain Peter Sark Gwenleave. Let it hereby be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Emir Var Emrys. Duathan Adan Yin Karen Ape Morwood. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategist. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Okay. So these Nilfgaardians aren't absolute dickheads. Looking to borrow plow. Hey lads, there any among you can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in my field so hard it bent halfway. And may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it or plow my field without it. Let's take this. Wonder what I can do with them. Take this. Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Caedwini by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule has convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Okay, down and dash. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system. Latrine is a fucking toilet, basically. Okay, that's disgusting. And probably thus reeks like an old boar. Agreed. Characteristic remarks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Imperial Edict 18-45. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Just a second. Sorry about that. My grandmother has Alzheimer's and she just brought me a cold bottle of water. That shit sucks, man. Anyways, where were we? Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged. Okay, spell it. I'm no Nazi. Whatever. Flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sark Gwenleave. I'll take that. Brother missing. Bastien, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least. Like our fathers have done always, I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the ground, sorry. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I must stingy with gratitude and sure to show it at plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I made camp there. Dune Veldendvert. Contract, Devil by the Well. Good folk, I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, it's an urgent matter. Odolan. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, question marks will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. There are many places of interest nearby. To see what's in the area, go to the world map panel with backspace. Oh, it's decorated like a blizzard thingy. Every important location you have discovered will be marked on your world map. To jump to your current objective, press tab. Scroll, hold, and move. Okay. The current objective is marked with a golden coin. Available quests are marked with a question mark, exclamation mark. Quest available. These are all points of interest. So I am going to end it here today.
Fly above, Emperor far away. That griffin's a real scourge.
I hope you've enjoyed the show, and if there's anything you want to ask or want me to change or anything along those lines, please do tell me using the comments or by PMing me or anything of the sort. So goodbye.